Hey YouTubers, just coming to you with a little something been heavy on my heart. I should have made this voice recording like last week or something that was on my mind, but it's still on my mind, so I'm gonna talk to you, and that is the importance of voting. And I think the problem with young people and some of the poor people, whatever, they just don't understand what it means and what is it to vote. It's just they just don't get it, and I don't understand. Like I said, black me being black, like I said, I guess it's been beat into my head and taught the importance of voting. And like I said, I had ancestors who boycotted and for women's rights to vote, for black people's rights to vote. But this is not a black person ranting about black rights. This is a young person, which I'm 30, not too young, but ranting about younger people, their mindset in voting. I even had a friend tell me, "Well, what? Well, it doesn't matter if I vote." And then I had another friend tell me, "Well, my vote's not that important." And then I had another friend, like I said, and so on and so forth. And people like, "Well, voting doesn't make a difference." But you see what the power of voting did to get Obama office, and then I'm seeing a lot of problems. Yes, we voted and we had a big turnout to get Obama office and not get, because Mitt Romney was just, I don't even want to see what that guy would have done with the country if they got it. But I voted. A lot of my friends voted. My mama voted. My auntie voted. Everybody I know voted. Plus a lot of more people. And then I knew a young lady who pretty much was working for the Obama administration and went around and did some things. So it just can't stop there. The reason why he's having a hard time while he's in office is because, yeah, we voted to get him in office twice, and young people stood up and more people stood up, but it's been a lot of more people who don't vote and do things, and then they feel like, hey, I voted for a president for it, so I'm done. No, you gotta vote for your congressman, your senator. Your congressman. I know your senator is a part of your Congress. My bad. Sorry if I sounded stupid for a minute. But the judges, the people in lower offices, you got to vote for everything to have a cohesive unit that Obama could work with, that your senators could work with. Yes, I tell you a little bit about my background. I was born without kidneys. I've been on dialysis for like 17 years of my life, and it's just the reason why I'm coming to you with this is, man, I just had enough. It feels like the government, even though we have a black president and we've come so far and we strive so much with situations, the government is still raping us. We should have free health care. And it feel like like I said, I watch CNN sometimes. I pay attention to what's going on with politics. I like politics. Don't get me wrong. I like politics. I just don't like the state of politics, and I don't like the state of young people and their thoughts about voting. Their state of middle class and under state of voting. It makes no sense. If your grandma and old people are the only ones that's voting, then nothing is getting done. Okay, you got, yeah, it's cool, whatever. Yes, I understand. Oh, you feel like your vote does not matter or it's not doing anything. But what about you take one person and you multiply that times 1,000,000, 500,000 people who feel the same way? Well, then that vote does not count. That vote multiplies. It groups together. It turns into a vote that matters, that's not getting counted, that's not getting put forward, and then we get problems like the head of my dialysis unit telling me that he can't do anything because Medicare got all these rules that makes no sense. They keep cutting his budget. They keep then you have everybody making the decisions that got money. Yeah, somebody got money and then they went to college and they're in politics. Yeah, they understand the value of voting. They understand what it can to kill Americans if you just don't vote for the right things and right helping. And like I said, even you should, like I said, get if you gotta have a family, ask about your family members, care about your country, care about your state. Like I said, it starts with your county, your state, and then your country. And if you follow that and vote for the right people and vote for the right politics, I mean, yeah, things can still go wrong and things can still happen and they can still, I mean, politically rape us as far as what's going on with all the programs. Like I said, we got programs right now like Voc Rehab that just does not work. You got people in office who are just hiring people just because they're hiring people. They're not hiring people who actually want to do the job and want to make a difference. They're hiring somebody who just wants a paycheck. And I've had counters like that, and they're just the system is geared to keep Americans from having health and having like health care, and then also is geared to the people who they give disability health care stuff to keep them down. Well, if we're gonna give you all this money, well, you can't work. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They are trying to kill people, and then like I said, the state of the healthcare is not, like I said, they're pushing drugs and everything else and false drugs, and it's just the system does not work. And the only way we can change the system is if we pay attention to who we put in office, and only how we can pay attention to who we put in office if you educate yourself, if you watch the news. Yes, I know, like I said, I have a problem watching news too, trust me. You're not the only one. I'm just talking to you, whoever's listening, that you need to pay more attention to your country. The reason why the American country and American people is in the state of flux they're in, and that the politicians are able to do whatever they want to, is because the younger people and the younger generation and the middle class and the poor class, they're not voting. They're not paying attention. They're throwing people in jail that make no sense. They're making up laws. Like I said, marijuana should be actually legal. And I don't want to get on that subject, but they are throwing people in jail over something that should be legal. So that, like I said, and then when you go to jail and you have a felony, they strip away your right to vote. I don't know if a lot of people understand that. Like I said, you're risking a lot more than just your freedom. Like I said, you will get your freedom back, you'll get out of jail, but you won't get your ability to vote back. You won't be able to get your ability to make a difference in this world and help maybe even your auntie out. Like I said, a vote can help your grandma out, your auntie, your little brother someday, you. So, like I said, if we put the right people in there and to strive to make this country better and make this country a more cohesive unit and just care for one another instead of just these big name companies throwing drugs out there, talking doctors into killing you pretty much because, I mean, they don't have anybody to deter them to do anything. It just creates and solidifies a bigger problem that our president can't get us out if we don't help him. His hands are tied. Now, yes, I would like him to be more of a beast like Clinton was. I think actually that was the first black president, in my opinion. But you just gotta care, man, because like I said, it's not important to people until it's you. Then it's a problem. It shouldn't be like that. And yeah, just that's my end of my talk, and I just wanted to say my little piece on the subject. And till next time, YouTubers, you.